Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Atika binti Muhammad Roslai. So today I would like to talk about basic good agriculture practice of rubber. So good agriculture practice GAP is a method of managing agriculture farm, whether they be crops, livestock or fisheries, that is based on the concept and standard of agriculture farm management and operation used by entrepreneurs. In 2002, the certification scheme formulated by the Department of Agriculture, namely the Malaysia Good Agriculture Practice Scheme (SALM), was rebranded to Malaysia Good Agriculture Practice (MyGAP). The first point is yield production aider stimulus. The use of chemistry aider which are blended with initial substance like palm oil can boost latex production. This substance works by reducing number of latex plugs that form during tapping. As a result, the latex is allowed to seep out for a long period. There are two types of stimulants: chemical liquid substance and gas stimulant. Example of chemical liquid is mortar. Mortar is an ethanol-based formulation on that allow young rubber plants to be stimulated more regularly from the start when the trees notching growth are open. From the beginning of tapping, mortar permits the frequency of application to be raised up to 8 times a year, compared to the preceding only 2 or 3 times a year. Mortars can help rubber plants regulate latex output for a given round of stimulation in action to acting as an either up to 8 rounds. Despite the increased frequency of use, skin dryness is uncommon. Mortex is both inexpensive and simple to use. The usage of ethanol has limitation because it's only served to avoid blocking, which is caused by latex freezing on the surface of latex ducts. Example of gas stimulant is G-Flat. G-Flat is the Malaysia Rubber Box MRB newest stimulation technique, which is use ethylene gas as a stimulant that is delivered straight to the bark of trees. Rubber trees. Once the inflatable and foldable containers are in place, knot can be done for 48 hours after the first installation and 24 hours after the next gas supply is complete. Using this approach, it is designed with more user-friendly characteristics such as leak resistance and ease of installation, as well as a market price that is far lower than other gas booster with similar yields. G-Flat can improve the efficiency of G-Flat stimulation technique, as well as tappers, allowing smallholder to raise their output and income.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Atika binti Muhammad Roslai, and for this topic, I will present about fertilization. Fertilization process on a good agricultural practice based on RISTA is it provides guidance on a several types of chemical fertilizer used for growth of a rubber crop at a predetermined rate of use, as well as provide information on the nutrient requirement through the sign of deficiency that can be found on a rubber leaf. The characteristics of the basic practice are in accordance with the requirements for the process of growing rubber plant. From GAP2, topic process, this fertilization, the application of the characteristic of sustainable agricultural practices can be applied with the use of an organic fertilizer that have many benefits of a rubber crop. It can reduce the risk of soil and water pollution, smallholder farm area in addition to helping get the rubber harvest good. How to fertilize the rubber tree? For a young rubber tree around 1 to 2 years, fertilizer is a period around the tree, while for a rubber tree in age 2 to 4 years, fertilizer is sprayed on an average along the length row of crop as wide as from 2 to 3.5 meter except 60 centimeter around the tree.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Fatihah binti Muhammad Kaulan and my matrix number 2020815338. Other basic good agricultural practices of rubber is marketing strategy. The process, which was recently introduced by RISDA in good agricultural practices, is related to the marketing strategy for rubber products, which assists smallholders in marketing rubber products and price control. RISDA can help and monitor the marketing of rubber products for profitable sale through this process. Other strategies that can be implemented as part of this process include eco-certification or green rubber certification, which is used by some rubber enterprises in Indonesia to encourage the operation of rubber plantations. The use of sustainable agricultural practices will not harm the environment while maintaining the social and economic benefits of the surrounding area. The certification can be used to identify the demands for rubber goods that are produced in accordance with sustainable agricultural methods.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hazwani binti Muhammad Daud. Today I want to talk about cultivation and maintenance. Cultivation is preliminary process of preparation of rubber plantation areas for smallholders. Involve a number of activities that need to follow the standard of good agriculture practice that have been outlined. The basis of opening new rubber plantation area is pushing and felling activities, assemble and pile up, build terrace, platform, ditches and drainage routes, and lastly line up the plants and plant ground cover bins. As for crop maintenance activities, it is related to disease control, pest control and weed control. RISDA outlines standard of practice control chemically and mechanically, and it can be improved by adopting control practice using biological method. In conclusion, rubber has been used for centuries as the favorite material for the manufacturing of many products. Manufacturing methods have evolved considerably toward achieving a greater efficiency and overall volume of rubber. Hevea brasiliensis or rubber tree is still a major source of the world's rubber, raised and harvested in many plantation centers mainly around Malaysia, Indonesia and Thailand. Although petroleum is now by far as the main source for rubber manufacture, it is a non-renewable resource which will eventually become depleted. Hevea brasiliensis may therefore become more important in the world.